Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, how much you work, how many affirmations you say, or how much you plan, money still slips through your fingers? Like something invisible is keeping you stuck in a loop of just surviving, never thriving? What if I told you, the scarcity you feel might not even be yours? Yes, you heard that right. What if the financial blocks you're facing today are actually a legacy, an energetic inheritance passed down through generations, a silent agreement buried deep within your subconscious to remain loyal to the pain and limitations of those who came before you? In today's video, we're going to explore one of the most overlooked truths in spiritual growth, the ancestral roots of scarcity. We'll talk about the emotional and energetic patterns you've inherited from your family and how they've shaped the way you see money, success, and even your own worth. And more importantly, we'll show you how to break the cycle and finally open the door to abundance and emotional freedom. This is not about blame. It's about awareness. It's about healing. And it's about choosing a new path, not just for you, but for every soul in your lineage. Ask yourself, have you ever felt guilty when money does come in? Do you find yourself self-sabotaging just when things start going well? Does the idea of becoming wealthy bring up fear, shame, or a strange sense of betrayal? If you answered yes to any of these, I invite you to stay with me until the very end of this video, because what you're about to hear might explain everything and set you free. Before we dive in, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this message. Your engagement helps this content reach more people on the path to healing. And trust me, this is a message many hearts are silently crying out for. Let's begin. Imagine a child growing up in a home where money was always tight. Every bill was a burden. Every dream was postponed. Words like, "We can't afford that," echoed through the walls like a daily mantra. Now imagine that child growing up, becoming an adult, and still hearing those same words, even when the voice is no longer external, but internal. This is how generational scarcity works. It seeps in quietly. It becomes normal. It writes itself into our identity. And here's the painful truth most people never realize. You can inherit scarcity without ever choosing it. Our subconscious minds absorb not just the words, but the emotional frequencies of those who raised us. If your parents or grandparents believed that wealth was unsafe, wrong, or unattainable, those beliefs might now be running your life without you even realizing it. So I ask you, when you think about having money, what emotions come up? Is there fear, shame, guilt, a sense that it's not for people like me? Do you feel unworthy of abundance even though you deeply desire it? These are not just mindset issues. They are energetic imprints. Your nervous system might still be operating in survival mode because that's what it learned was safe. You may unconsciously believe that struggling connects you to your family's suffering, and thriving would mean separating from them, betraying them, or no longer belonging. But here's the sacred truth. You were never meant to carry what isn't yours. Breaking free from ancestral scarcity doesn't mean rejecting your roots. It means honoring them enough to heal. You are the turning point, the one who was born not just to survive but to transform the story. So I invite you to reflect. Who in your family struggled the most with money? How did that shape your beliefs? Comment below. I want to hear your story. This is a space for healing and your voice matters. What if the way you relate to money today isn't based on logic or effort, but on a silent script you've been following your entire life? This script is your subconscious blueprint, created from moments you don't even remember. It was shaped by your family's words, their fears, their behaviors, and the emotional charge they carried when they talked about or avoided talking about money. So let's pause for a moment and ask, what were the first messages you received about wealth, success, or lack? Did you hear things like, money is the root of all evil? Or, rich people are greedy? Was financial stress always in the background, like a storm no one dared name, but everyone felt? These early imprints created beliefs that now run on autopilot. And the thing about the subconscious mind is, it doesn't care if a belief is true. It only cares if it feels familiar. It protects what it knows, even if what it knows is limitation. This is why you may sabotage opportunities or feel uncomfortable receiving more, why you might overgive and undercharge, why part of you desires abundance, but another part pulls back just before the breakthrough. It's not because you're broken, it's because you're loyal. Loyal to pain, to the past, to a pattern that says, this is who we are. But here's the light in the dark. Every pattern can be seen, and every pattern seen can be changed. The moment you bring awareness to these subconscious stories, you shift from being driven by them to rewriting them. And awareness is the first step to energetic freedom. So here's your next reflection. What's one belief about money that might not even be yours? Something you absorbed without question? Something that doesn't serve you anymore? Write it down, say it out loud, share it in the comments. When you name it, you begin to reclaim your power. Now that you've identified some of the inherited beliefs and emotional patterns around money, it's time to shift the energy. Because transformation doesn't happen only through thinking, it happens through vibration. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So if your energy field is still tuned to scarcity, consciously or unconsciously, that's the frequency you're sending out. And that's exactly what life reflects back to you. But how do you shift something so deep, so old? First, you must recognize that your energy field is not static, it's alive. It responds to your thoughts, your emotions, your breath, your intention. When you begin to consciously direct your awareness to healing and expansion, your frequency starts to rise. Start by grounding into your body. Place one hand on your heart and one on your solar plexus. Take a deep breath. Exhale slowly and ask yourself, what am I ready to release? What am I ready to receive? Visualize light moving through your body, dissolving the cords of scarcity, shame, guilt, or fear. You don't need to fix all your problems at once. You just need to choose a new vibration, moment by moment. Speak powerful affirmations aloud, not just as words, but as energetic declarations. I am safe to receive. I am free from the past. Abundance flows to me because I allow it. I honor my ancestors, but I choose a new path. You're not betraying your lineage by healing. You're honoring them in the most profound way, by refusing to pass the wound forward. And as your energy shifts, something incredible happens. You begin to feel lighter. Synchronicities appear. Opportunities seem to flow from nowhere. You stop chasing and start attracting. Take a moment and ask yourself, can you feel the difference already, even just listening to this? What's changing inside you right now? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your insights may awaken someone else too. You've come this far, and that says something powerful about you. You're not just here to survive. You're here to transform, to rise, to break a cycle that may have lasted generations. What if your financial struggles were never about money? What if they were a mirror, a sacred invitation to finally face the emotional and energetic patterns that you were never meant to carry in the first place? You are the one your lineage has been waiting for. Every step you take toward healing is a step taken on behalf of your ancestors who couldn't, and your descendants who won't have to. This is bigger than just having more money. It's about reclaiming your soul's right to flourish. It's about choosing joy over guilt, expansion over fear, love over loyalty to pain. You don't need to earn abundance by suffering for it. You don't need to prove your worth by struggling. Your being is already enough. Right now, take a breath and feel that truth land in your heart. Say it with me. I am not my past. I am not my family's pain. I am free. I am abundant. I am whole. And now I ask you, what's the belief you're ready to leave behind right now, in this moment? Drop it in the comments. Let's create a thread of release and healing together. If this message resonated with you, if it stirred something deep within, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone you care about. You never know whose life it might touch. And if you're ready for more content like this, more truth, more healing, more empowerment, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and turn on the notifications so you never miss a new message. Remember, you are not alone. You are not broken. You are powerful beyond measure. Keep Keep walking your path. Keep choosing love. The universe is already responding. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay aligned, stay awake, and stay blessed.